All right, let me get this right out of the way out of the bat, okay? I'm sick. I'm sick of Xbox and their Also, I have a head cold. But we're getting into the Xbox 2026 showcase, and this year I wanted to update my bingo card and keep the tradition going. Now, I have both of my selections here on the screen. On the left, I have the new one for this year, and on the right, I have last year's, and where it's marked in red were the things that I accurately predicted. So I wanted to kind of briefly go over these before we get into the showcase. If you like, feel free to skip ahead. I'll put timestamps regarding this and the actual start of the show. I just wanted to make some brief comparisons based off of the things that I actually kept. So if you'll notice between the two cards, a lot of it is very similar. And part of that is due to I think the expectations I have, which are very low for Xbox, in that I'm not expecting a lot of new things and unexpected things. Okay. The second part of it is that you'll notice a lot of the last year's selections were more about the negatives, right? Know this, know that. Things not showing up. Basically, my expectation is that I didn't expect anything. I didn't expect it to appear at the showcase. And as you can see, in many cases, I was actually correct about that. Now, what I wanted to do instead this year is I wanted to keep things positive, optimistic, happy, and change it so that instead of it not being on the board, right? That basically I'm expecting it to not show up. I changed it to say, okay, you know what? I'm expecting it. I'm expecting something related to the new Halo. I think that's a fair one at this point, especially compared to last year. I'm expecting things like a State of Decay 3 release date. I'm expecting something like OD showing up, right? The Kojima game. I think it's been a minute since they've done another trailer for it. I do believe it's still an Xbox exclusive. I figured this would be the place where it's going to show up. I'd be surprised if it didn't. So I wanted to change things up a little bit. I'm going into this with genuinely better expectations than last year. I think that Xbox has been overall trying to course correct and make better decisions overall for the Xbox brand. I think the new CEO, I'm still a little bit skeptical, obviously, especially given kind of the past decisions. But based on what she's said, based on the things that she appears to be doing, however small at this point, I think are overall positives. And I think that the expectations I have for the showcase are kind of reflective of that direction. I'm going into this with a much more open mind. I'm expecting a lot more, especially compared to last year. Now, honestly, I don't know exactly what we're going to see, and you can see that in the new board as well. That there's a lot of the same faces. I'm expecting things like Fallout 76 again. I'm expecting things like Sea of Thieves again. I'm expecting things like ESO again. There's a couple of different ones that had to change up because of obviously things being canceled. Everwild is no more. Perfect Dark is no more. I had to change a couple of things. There have been some leaks and some rumors, and I did try and include that a little bit, but overall, these are more about the things that I would like to see and I'm expecting, and not so much what the general consensus might be for some other things. Maybe that's unfair of me, maybe that's unrealistic of me, but at the same time, I want certain things out of the showcase, and I really hope that I get something of value from this, because if you watched my last video from last year, at the end of it, my line was flat out that I thought it was a complete waste of fucking time. And I got almost nothing out of the entire showcase outside of, I guess, Clockwork Revolution, which by far and away looked like the most interesting game. I did include that as well here, that I'm expecting a release date for that. That's probably one of the things going into this I'm still the most excited to see more about. But there are a couple of other things as well. So I want to start with the free space on this too. Gears of War E-Day is they're going to do a direct for Gears of War E-Day, which I'm much more excited for than I was with the Outer Worlds 2 direct. And part of this is because of the wait that we've had regarding news with Gears of War E-Day. Last year, it didn't show up at all, which was really surprising to me in a negative way, that Gears of War E-Day didn't have any kind of trailer, not even just a release date, which I did include on my bingo card. It didn't show up, like giving us a year, a month maybe, something of that nature. Didn't even get a trailer for it, which was really baffling to me. Them doing a direct here makes much more sense. I'm much more satisfied, and happy to see that. I will be sticking around to watch that as well. Unlike last year, I skipped the Outer Worlds 2 one. Just wasn't really for me. I'll get into the game eventually, but I don't have the same interest in that as I do with Gears of War. And so I'm excited to see that. I did make that the free space then because we know it's coming, obviously. A couple other things. I did have a few things that maybe are a little bit broad. Things like something Blizzard related, okay? Which, I don't know. I mean, I figured that makes sense to have given, the relationship between them and Activision, everything like that now. That being said, I don't know things that are Blizzard related as far as their games. I don't play World of Warcraft. I don't play Overwatch, anything like that. But I'm expecting something will show up advertising something old, maybe something new. I would be surprised. There's a couple other things as well, things like some kind of remake or remaster. I did include that in last year's as well. I ended up being correct on that. Not in the way that I was expecting, but because of the Tony Hawk game. Technically, I got that one. I want something a little bit more this year. I want something a little bit more ambitious, maybe a bigger project, something that with a little bit more anticipation and hype surrounding it. Something like, let's say, Fallout Remastered or something to that degree. So I'm holding out for that. I did include that in the new one here. Elder Scrolls 6 news. I mean, who knows, man? I didn't get it last year, but it's like Xbox's version of Bloodborne at this point. It's like you show up to the showcase hoping for something, and you're just disappointed every year. But come on, man, I gotta hold out hope. Anyways, on top of that, I did change a couple other things. So, like, Call of Duty 2025 reveal is now Modern Warfare 4, which has already been revealed, interestingly enough. But I figured maybe they'll go into some more news or maybe a different trailer or something surrounding it. So I just changed that. Again, a couple other alterations for things that basically don't exist anymore or have since been changed accordingly. I kind of wanted the new bingo card to reflect that, and I think for the most part I've done a good job with that. I actually am excited for this. Like, I joke around that like I'm expecting a bunch of shit, and in some ways I still kind of am. If you see the 5 or more previously announced multiplats, I did update that from 3 to 5. But overall, I am expecting a lot more from this because last year was just nothing. If you can't get something in the pipeline and ready to show in a year's time, then man, I don't know if the new CEO is going to make a difference as far as Xbox. But maybe they got something really special cooked up. I'm hoping. But at the same time, I'm tempering my expectations a little bit because of the sheer disappointment that I faced last year with it. It was just really embarrassing. It's one of the things that really just made me lose faith in Xbox as a brand. I'm hoping that the ship is turning and course correcting given the new CEO and a couple of the decisions that they've made overall. But I mean, it kind of remains to be seen. I think that this showcase is going to be a big thing as far as either inspiring or deflating that hope that, the hope that does remain here. So anyways, I just wanted to give my thoughts about that. We'll revisit this as the showcase happens. And I'll bring this up when something shows up. And we'll maybe discuss it a little bit more at the end as well, kind of like last year, depending on what ends up happening. But I just wanted to give my thoughts on this. So with all that being said, let's get into the show. Oh God, it's been 25 years. Fuck, I'm old. Here's to the next 25. Well, we'll see about that. Depends on how well you do this year. All right, so like I said in my intro, guys, I'm not feeling the best. So what I did, I got a box of tissues here. So, in case I get the sniffles, or in case I start crying and Xbox brings me tears of pain. Don't let me down, Asha Shawarma, or whatever the fuck your name is.
This is the Coalition Emergency Broadcast System.
Thank God, opening strong. We need this. We need this.
Tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna.
Stay sharp. Don't let them surround you.
There should be more guns in the trunk.
Here, strap these on.
This isn't enough. We should still head to the police station. We're gonna have more firepower there.
Holy shit.
It's about 2 blocks up ahead.
Okay. Shoot, move, watch for civilians.
Alright. Alright, I'm already sold. I'm already sold. You got me, okay? This is already better than last year's. Interesting take on the active reload there. So it's odd to me that they did the same thing they did last year, where they opened with the game they're going to have a direct on. Which is fine in this case, because, you know, it's Gears. But that being said, like, I'm kind of surprised they didn't show this towards the end, right?
Let me see what I can do.
I'm at the pan safe. I need backup. These things are all over me.
More tremors.
Any gears out there? Anyone that can hear this?
Target surface. Open fire.
Target surface. What I'm interested to see is like the terminology, because Gears, like over the years, obviously they established terms for everybody, and you know, like all the different types of enemies and stuff like that. Oh, a slide, I like that. But this is obviously the beginning of it, so like them trying to come to grasp with everything, I'm excited to see that. That looks sharp. Huh.
All right. That gear said they're stuck in the pay and save. Which way?
It's on the other side of those apartments. At least that thing carved us a shortcut.
Through here.
Too slow.
Uh-oh.
Come on then. Nice shot. Where the hell did you lot come from?
We heard your distress call.
Well, you saved my ass. But we need to make ourselves scarce. These fuckers keep pouring in every few minutes.
More tremors, watch it!
Right on schedule. You guys here?
Yeah. Who are you?
Private, knock off the matter.
Where's your squad?
Beasties pulled out on squadron a couple of hours ago. We're in to protect them.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
I was about to get back and I got cornered in the hip.
Different changes with the movement. I noticed that with the slide and everything too. I'm curious to see the takes on that, because Gears has always kind of played roughly the same, give or take a couple of fluidity changes, right? But that's like a radical change, is that level of climbing and stuff. Uh-oh. The locusts themselves look really odd. Not like bad, but just very different.
Reloading.
Wait a minute.
Anyone see him?
Contact front.
Okay. Okay, I'm definitely sold. This already looks, by the way, this looks better than just about everything that was in Gears 5 already. Like, I'm already so much more invested. Okay, you look much more like the Locust I'm imagining. Uh-oh. That doesn't have the same effect as the chainsaw, huh? Okay, now we're talking. I think you got him. Oh, no shit.
Marcus Phoenix.
Oh my god. That is like the last person I was expecting to see. That looked really good. October 6th. Okay. I kind of figured it would be like the fall. All right. Well, I was kind of surprised that they opened with it, but in a way, I understand why. That looked really good.
Welcome to the Xbox Game Showcase.
Nice
For the
job.
past 25
Nice start to
years,
it,
Xbox
Asher
has delivered
Sharma.
Some of the greatest games of all time. Games that changed what was possible. Games that brought players together, and games that defined generations. Xbox was built on the spirit of creativity and heart. And as we kick off the show with Gears of War E-Day, it's only fitting that as we return to Xbox, we return to Gears. So today, we're announcing that Gears of War E-Day will be an Xbox console exclusive.
Which is... I just saw something about this, which is really
Core of
odd to
Xbox
me.
is great games, and that's what today is all
Because
about.
I think they were
We're going to
planning
show
this
you
whole
more than
time to make
25
it
titles from creators around the world,
multi-plat.
followed by our Gears Direct. Enjoy the show.
It's like a last minute cancellation on that. I mean, the thing comes out in 2 months or 3 or what? No, wait, is it? Fucking numbers, Jazz. 4 months. Oh, okay. Well,
I remember the moment my parents
well,
came
we
in.
mentioned Xbox exclusivity, so I got that one.
Well, I was being crushed to death with seawater and mud and manure, whilst holding onto my sister's hand. I remember her fingers gripped so tightly in mine that her nails drew blood.
There's my goddamn bingo thing. Here you are. All right. Got that one.
I
Good
lost
shit.
her grip. But she stayed away. Does stick in the memory bit, yeah.
Like, is this, what is this? Is this Fable? Eh.
I know why you're here. You want to talk about them.
Ah. All right, I'm not crying tears of pain yet.
You ever seen a legend in the flesh?
All that power, how do they use it? Killing mindless beasts. Fighting petty villains. None of that matters.
Look what the guild shut out.
A real hero knows how to wield power. They don't waste their time in trivialities.
You're back.
Oh, God.
Got more important things to worry about than vegetables.
A hero knows how to live with their choices.
Oi! What the fuck was that?
Well, I was just...
Just sent my brother into the infinite fucking abyss without even asking permission.
Remorse? Remorse is for the guilty. Look, I will tell you what I told them. Albion is broken, and I'm going to mend it.
Why didn't they just open it like this to begin with? Like, why is every Fable trailer just look not great? Other than some of the more recent, like they're just slowly course correcting on just the really poor initial kind of reveal and description of this, right? Like, this just looks infinitely better than everything that's come before it.
Me.
Like, and I say this as a person who doesn't really care about Fable. I never played the originals, right? But, like, I'm vastly more interested in this than I was when it was initially teased. Okay, we have... Well, okay, so... so we have a reveal, or a release date. We kind of had one before, but this is much more specific. We have the month, we have a day. But guys, trust us, it's not going to be delayed again. Oh yeah? Okay, they're just getting all the bangers out of the way right now.
The chief. Stuff of legends. But that's not the story I'm telling today. This one, you haven't heard. I've started simple enough. Drop in, grab the goods, get out
what?
before anyone noticed. Well, guess what? They noticed.
What? I'm not upset. Just wildly confused.
Now you ready to get to it? You serve long enough. You learn to read a battlefield. This place, more of a freak show. And trust me, I know freaky.
Have you enjoyed your stay so far, Demon?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're on the clock. The thing with simple jobs is, they always get complicated. The plans change. Odds get worse. My advice, bring a Spartan.
So, okay, so I had heard that this is what it was. It's just, they're just adding more to it, which is fine. There's something about this that just looks not right. I don't know. Okay, well, we did get new Halo stuff.
Get tired of being a strong, almost silent type? No.
Also, what if, is Johnson just gonna follow us around and deliver shit dialogue the entire game too, or what's going on with that? All right, I'm starting off strong, guys. I already got a couple of things knocked off the bingo card, but yeah, Halo just looked.
There's something on this island.
There's something uncanny about it. I'm not really sure how to describe it.
It's like it calls to me. You and my father found that island thanks to me.
There's more to this
yeah.
than you understand. More than you can handle.
I've proven myself.
Have you? Have you really?
Okay, well,
A sword keeps you
we kind of got all the things I was like genuinely expecting, like the big ones: Fable, Gears, Halo. Like, I don't really know what's coming next, honestly, but I knew this was a good start. Is this Plague Tale game, or what the hell is this supposed to be? Something different?
Where are the others? This was dead, Lenny. They're all dead. Move.
But you couldn't have said, "Hey, Lenny, you know those ancient death curse rumors? Well, maybe they're true. Sit in."
It is. Okay, I debated whether to put this on the bingo card, because I heard this was coming, but I know nothing about this entire franchise. So, I kind of excluded it. I don't know, it looks fine. I don't know if it's a game for me, per se. Atlas. Aren't these the Persona guys? I think I had something about this.
Now, where are we?
Whoa.
Feels like we're someplace totally different. Watch out!
Now then, whatever's going on here, we're getting to the bottom of it.
These ones also I never got invested in. What's going on with him? Really? Come on now.
Doesn't it sound cool?
No comment.
I'm glad it was you.
Was that supposed to be him?
Good times never seem to last long, do they?
I hate you, sneaky, stupid bully jerk! I can't wait!
So, shall we?
Really? So neat!
Come on, don't call me that.
All shadows were originally born from humans.
Well, then that means Senpai got killed by her other self.
No! Get out of here! Don't look at me!
Does that mean you're just gonna stuff me back in your head and pretend I'm not Rhea?
I can't!
Bro, what are these games even about? Like, what am I watching? I'm trying not to judge, because I'm sure it's a fun game and all, but like, what the fuck?
I think I'd like to help too. I'm not running away from this. Well, and I have no...
I never got into it. It's not for me. I don't think I would want to try it, but this is exciting, I think, for people who are interested. I feel like this shows up every showcase in some kind of way. Which Persona is it? 4? Sure. Okay. Well, but the point is that I had it on my bingo card and I was right. So, all right. Nice job, Jazz. Well, that's exciting for people. Didn't they do Persona 3 or 5 or one of them last year too? You guys are eating good if that's the case. Don't tell me. A zombie game? Is it? I can't believe it. Is it actually State of Decay 3? Again, I don't give a flying fuck about this game, but it's almost comical how long it's taken to get to this point. If they're really gonna give the release date.
Something worse. Started in quiet towns, empty roads, places the world forgot.
You know, for how much I shit on this game, I should probably actually give the other ones a try. And when I say shit on, like, I'm sure this is fine. It's just, it's been so goddamn long. And I've seen so many showcases where this has either come up or surprisingly hasn't come up. And I'm like, where the fuck is it? Where did it go? What happened? Did we just cancel it like the rest of them? Just into the void? I'm kind of surprised, actually, that it didn't end up in the void like, you know, Everwild or one of those other ones, right?
The dead aren't just wandering anymore.
They look like they've evolved. I wouldn't want to be involved in those zombies either. That looks like misery.
In the end, it doesn't matter what you believe.
This is like a multiplayer game too? Is that kind of the gist of it? Or is it single player and it's just other NPCs running around or what?
So do we.
Huh. I'm not gonna lie, that looks fine. I don't know if you need to play the other ones to understand what's going on here, but like gameplay wise, it looks okay. Is this something really that needed to wait? Like, how long has it been now? 7 years? 6 years? Something like that? Okay. I mean, we kind of got to release it. I'm going to cheat a little bit because we didn't get a month, but we do have something, right? It did get mentioned. God damn it, speaking of getting mentioned. Oh my god.
But what if you could make your own Sea of Thieves experience? With our new free update, Custom Seas, you can.
I said it last year. I'm going to say it again this year. Could have been the fucking free space. Oh my god. Just make Sea of Thieves 2 already. Just do it. I just want to see you do it just to say that you could. Hmm?
Oh, I'm sure they're fine.
This must be... Look, I know I shit on it. I do shit on this one too. I haven't played this ever. I don't care. I'm sure it's okay. But is this really so popular that they just bring it up like once or twice a year? Like just constantly, every time. You guys gotta let me know about this. I'm genuinely baffled that Sea of Thieves shows up without fail.
Tragedy. Or maybe just show the world from a whole new perspective. Or you could even just create a place to hang.
I would love to create a place to hang.
Or you could come together for a party.
But I don't think you can make those kinds of jokes on YouTube, so I'm gonna try not to.
Whatever your piratical pursuits may be, we're giving you your own keys to the seas.
Holy shit. All right, I'm gonna need some tears here, or some tissues for the tears.
And unleash your creativity. The tools are now in your hands. What you do with them is up to you. Just try not to wreck the place.
Season fucking 20? You gotta give them credit. They crank out the updates. That's more than some games can say. I gotta give them that. I gotta give them that for what it's worth. Oh, so what is this one? Is this the Metro one? This looked fun. I wanted to get into these games. I was gonna play these games for the channel, but I don't... Do you need to know things about, like, the books? For the universe for this? I'd love to play these ones.
It's not your name. Your name is Hunter. As a Spartan, you were a legend.
Spartan?
You stood for something.
Hey man, we already revealed Halo.
But where are the Spartans now? To protect the Metro. From you. You promised a brighter future. For our people. Now, the Norai spreads tyranny. In your name. You swore to crush the enemy, to face them head on, and guide the Metro to the light. But darkness consumes
This... I'm a little bit ambivalent depending on what type of game this is, but like I am very much intrigued based on what I've seen from these games.
from within. Every step and every move drowns you deeper.
You guys gotta let me know if these are good, if you'd like to see me play these, because I do actually own the older ones. I bought them on sale anticipating playing them at some point, but like I'm trying to debate whether I want to get into this, if this is like a more of a genuine shooter, or if it's like a survival thing and it's like actually got some challenge to it. Like I'm trying to amp myself up to play this. But this looks really good.
I won't stop until the Führer burns with him.
Okay. Pretty damn good. I was gonna put that on the bingo card too, but I kind of figured that'd be a given because this is a multi-plat thing. That just, I don't know, makes sense. But yeah, I'm intrigued. The Metro games have recently intrigued me. This new one looks really good. I'm just not so sure about it. If it's like something that's one of those games where it's made to be a little bit more difficult, like that's fine. There's something to be said about that. But I gotta hype myself up to get into it if that's the case. What is this? What is this little fucking? that's... Jump. Go for it. Bitch. Pussy. You know what? Never mind. Maybe that's the smart thing. Oh, so you're gonna get mad now? You can just go vandalize a bunch of shit. Okay, wait a minute. I've seen this before. Okay. That's not for me. I try not to hate on the new games because, you know, it's better than nothing, but
World premiere.
I can't fathom who the audience for that is. Like, I just do not understand. But maybe that's fine. That's okay. I just know it's not for me.
Countless wars have been waged throughout history in pursuit of the elixir of immortality. A champion rises, destined to
Oh,
quell
yeah?
the chaos of this senseless cycle.
I don't know if I should get into any of these games. There's been so many of these games lately, and like they all look fine.
Phoenix.
I just don't know if it's my type of genre or something. Like I look at this and it's like this looks like it should be made for me, in a way. Okay, that's pretty cool. I heard the first one was decent, so all right. I don't know. You guys gotta let me know about games like this too.
It was you.
There's so many of these games coming out now, and they all must do well. Why bother continuing to make them? But I just don't understand what it is. Is it a slasher? Is it something with like more timing and precision and challenge to it? Like, you know, like a Dark Souls kind of situation, or like what?
You're ready for the challenge and the reward of opening your very own cult.
What?
You'll be going to beautiful Bedford County, USA, teaming with locals waiting to join our family.
You scare me? You don't scare me.
You better reevaluate your life choices.
You pissed off a random person on the street. You want a trophy?
Even if they don't know it yet. Build a cult.
Is this a mobile game? What is this?
Apocalypse. Join us. Join us.
Looking for the owner of a severed human head. Come and collect it, or it will be given away on a first-come, first-served basis.
That will be getting a skip from me. That will be getting a a move along, as it were, from me. Fuck, man. I gotta go take some more drugs, over the counter, of course, this time, trust me. Ah! Ugh.
Left your people behind. Believing time would see them heal.
Ah, fuck. Save me, Xbox, save me. Ah.
And some binds cannot be broken.
Kind of looks like some Hellblade shit. Again, I never got into any of those either. I heard they were okay. I feel like I should be amped up. And I kind of feel nothing. Okay. That is a game. For sure. I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's nice to see more of that kind of stuff. Like, I heard there were fans of the other Hellblade games. I don't know if they're quite like that. I never got into them. I'll get to them eventually. God damn it, you motherfuckers, you sons of bitches. I don't want to answer the call. I'm tired of answering the call.
Doesn't that sound nice? What a hoot! You found loot. This is no time to hoard. Share your stroke of luck with your...
Well, last year was fishing, so I wonder how we can expand on it this year.
Hey, life's pretty swell, but in this Appalachian wonderland, all is not well.
Yeah, all is not no shit.
It's
Huh?
less than expected.
Tell me more about that.
In places undetected. So suit up, son, and defend our great nation. And gather all your friends when you fight this infestation. That's the plan.
Oh, God.
We'll tackle them all.
Look, I played it. It was okay. It's fine. It wasn't this fine, though.
Answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault 76. Oh, dear.
3 daily rewards for a week. Free trial of their subscription shit. What is it this year, huh? What is it this time? I have no words. It's just not for me anymore. I don't know, man. Bethesda, can you give us something else, please? Doom the Dark Ages DLC, is that what it is? Did I get this one? Holy shit, man. This is just... I can't believe that I should be expecting these same things every single year. Like, at a certain point, you gotta legitimately surprise me with Fallout 76 or Sea of Thieves or one of these other ones, right? Like, this is a DLC. This looks great. I didn't play Doom the Dark Ages. I really enjoyed the first Doom. I'll get around to this eventually, but this looks fucking fantastic. Compared to this to the Slop we just saw with Fallout. It's like, what the fuck? What are you doing?
Only a cleansed soul may leave. I am not your enemy. I am your way out.
Now we're see this is what it should be about. Blood, guts, and demons. And a lot of fucking guns. Or other types of weapons in this case.
With the Slayer gone, have you not found peace? The demons, they have retreated. Their war is with him.
Huh. I have to assume this spear is the new thing, right?
The Slayer is alive, and we're going to find him.
Cool. It's literally just that simple. And my God, guys, we almost have a bingo. I kind of forgot what game I was even playing with this stupid shit. But yeah, it was bingo. We're almost there. Holy shit. Yeah, this is way better than last year. My God. It still remains to be seen if they can, you know, fuck up the momentum here. But like, I'm pleasantly surprised. The Halo stuff was kind of weird, but the Gear stuff looked really good. What is this? Crazy Taxi? Or some kind of spiritual successor to it? Really? This is wholly unexpected. I think this was really fun like 20-something years ago. This is one of the few surprises, like, thus far. There's something kind of just fun about that. I don't know. It was a decent... Yeah, I mean, it's a classic game, right? I don't know how many iterations we've seen over the years. I haven't played any since the original, frankly. But, like, it's just kind of fun watching that. I don't know. I'd be interested in getting that, I think. Oh, yeah? Wow, look at that. Oh, God. Huh. That's cool. It's not cool enough to want to buy another one, but it's pretty cool. Fascinating. Okay. Well, I had new console reveal as kind of like a just, you know, like what if. I'm not gonna include that. But that's fun, I guess. I don't know. As someone who has the original Xbox still that looks like that and a controller, like there's something that's fun and nostalgic about that, but not enough for me to want to buy another one. I've been looking to get into this style of game. I recently started playing like a little bit of Age of Mythology for one of them. I did buy Age of Empires as well. Like I've been looking to get into this. I'm just not really sure if it's my type of game. I'd like to think that it could be, but I need some more time. Oh yeah, okay, Mojang. All right, here's Minecraft. Minecraft in some kind of way, shape, or form. Whether it's Minecraft or Minecraft Dungeons or whatever. Oh yeah? What's going on with you? Yeah, fuck out of here. Oh, he's back. What type of game is Minecraft Dungeons, by the way? Like, what is this? I'm not sure what to feel. I think this looks like middle of the road. I'm completely ambivalent about what this is supposed to be and whether I think this would be fun or not. I literally have no idea. Like, I liked Minecraft, it was fine. Right? But I don't even know. Okay. That is something. And I did have Minecraft on my card. I kind of figured one way or another it would show up. I don't know. Who is it? It's Steve. Well, no, it's not. What was that supposed to be, huh?
World premiere.
Sweet. I'm so excited. Can't you see on my face?
Ladies and gentlemen, admirers of the mysteries of magic. Take your seats before the lights go down and the curtain rises for our next act.
Oh, God.
Begin.
Please tell me this is what I think it is.
Are you prepared to witness feats both mystifying and illuminating? Watch closely then, and let the shadows tell their story. Behold, the famous Jacob Menturo, stage magician extraordinaire. So brilliant were his tricks, it cast 5 long shadows behind him. They called themselves Masters. Through a deal with the devil, the Masters sought yet more power. Their deal demanded a sacrifice, and in the darkness, they chose Jacob. Jacob was trapped in eternal torment, but the devil had other plans. He pulled Jacob from his infernal nightmare and offered a new deal. Face their legions, their tricks, every abomination they command. Take what should have been his. Escape if he can.
Okay, this I have no idea where this is going. I thought this was something else. I don't know what this is now. Okay. Wow.
A deal's a deal.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna open up and be Clockwork Revolution with kind of the style of that. I don't know who's making it. That looks fucking excellent. Okay, that's another surprise. I gotta say, I like pretty much everything I saw from that. I'll be looking forward to waiting for that one to come out for several years.
What would you give for victory?
Oh, God. It's just gonna keep getting delayed. I already know it.
The lives of your sons? The line between victory and defeat is thin. What if you had within you power, terrible and divine?
Yeah, what if?
Destroy your enemies, break their will. Would you have the strength, the resolve to wield it?
What the hell? Okay. Alright, I'm already sold. Looks like my kind of game already. Jesus Christ.
Within reach, could you sacrifice everything? For your country.
The period of this and the art style and stuff, like the direction of it looks really strange to me, but I'm definitely intrigued by what I'm seeing already.
For your emperor.
Alright. Alright. As Napoleon, I had a hunch. It just, okay. I'm sold. You got me? That's... Guys, this is just better than the last one already. By far and away. Like, there's so much more I feel is made for me. Maybe it's just a style of games or something, but, like, these are just better. In every way.
Glenumbra's full of thieves.
And then, see, you motherfuckers. You see, you sons of bitches. You give me the good shit, and then you give this slop.
You've got talent and a lot of promise.
Stop! Thief!
They know what they're doing. They give you the good stuff, and then they give you this crap. Oh, God. Okay, at least this... Last year, they introduced pets. So, the Thieves Guild is a step up from that, I assume. Right? I didn't play a lot of the other ones, but... Is that interesting? Is that more interesting than having a cat or some shit? I have to figure. When are they just gonna make ESO 2? Or literally anything else?
There's other treasure all
Oh
around the world.
God.
If you know where to look and are
That's
willing to
fine.
fight
That's
for
fine. I'm sure this is better than what it was. Whatever.
it. Whether it's fortune, adventure, or danger. the Thieves
Again,
Guild has
never played it.
everything you need.
I never played any of them, so I can't judge it too hard. But I am a little tired of seeing it every single year without fucking fail.
I got here first.
Okay. All right. For sure. Yep. That is a thing. No question. Now we're talking, thank God. Let me guess. It's Flight Simulator. Or National... What's that hunting game called? Oh, no, it is Flight Simulator. Probably. I could have put this as the fucking free space too, man. But I know this game has its fans. I'm not one of them, but I get it. I think there's something to be said technologically about a game like this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like this has some very specific... I bet this has very specific uses that are actually quite helpful and, like, intriguing to the handful of autists out there who like this kind of stuff. And I'm not judging, by the way, when I say that. But, I mean, come on, right? This isn't a game in the same way that, like, the things we just saw were games. Right? I think that's more than fair to say. But I get it. Coming July 4th? Alright, well, that was a good idea. Ugh, God. Ah.
The mountain stands here, yet it cannot be seen. The wind passes without a sound. People
Is this the where winds meet thing? I never got into this either. It is. Cool. I wondered if this was going to show up.
In secrecy, renowned for their mastery of mechanisms.
Well, that's exciting for fans of this. I hope you're looking forward to this. Again, I'm not really sure if this is something for me. I don't know if I'm the target audience per se. I have something, there's just something about like these Eastern types of games that like I'm pretty neutral on, right? I don't have a problem with anything like this. It's just I feel like there's so much I'm not gonna get from it, like aesthetically and culturally. Something about it just doesn't click with me for some reason. But like the gameplay of this looks like, I don't know, looks okay. I'm not sure if the like a slasher hack and slash kind of thing with dodging and blocking and rolling. Like I'm more of an FPS kind of guy. Like that's just more my bread and butter. But like that, this is a good reveal. That's fine. Great job for fans of Where Winds Meet. Right?
Dracula's castle is just ahead. I have come here to destroy you, just like my father, mother, and their allies before me.
No one believed me when I said the newest Belmont would be a girl.
Again, not my genre. Hard pass for me, but
God has given you
what the fuck is Castlevania? Should I look this up? Isn't this like Dracula and shit?
Control your curse and
Right?
strengthen yourself.
Or am I misled? I should really expand my horizons and try something like this sometime before I give such a negative perception towards it.
I've always wanted a pet Belmont.
Oh yeah? Hang on. Let's hear her out.
I will show you what hell is.
I am Rose Belmont, and I will hunt the night.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Again, for fans of this, you're eating good, but that's not me, so.
Some years have a color to them. A haze that seems to fill the whole world.
What the fuck?
In its glow, you discover wonderful new places. Dear friends you always needed. And golden moments which linger on the warm breeze. As you live your days as dreams.
Oh. God. Is it over? Yeah, that will sell dozens of copies, no question. You gotta give it to them. They need it. Atlas? Hey, isn't this the Persona, motherfuckers? You already did one. What are you double dipping for, you sons of bitches? Hey, what the hell? Oh, God. Man, I hope none of you are sick like me. This is crap. What am I looking at here? What's going on? Oh. Okay, cool. So they got, well, here's the thing though, right? So like I already, you know, like I already got Persona on there. So like, what do I do now? Can I do a second one just to make up for it or what? Ah, whatever. Well, that's fine. Again, if you're a fan, you're eating good. You got a 2-for-1 special here. Activision. Oh, this doesn't look like Call of Duty unless they're going for an artistic change. What the hell? Look at these little things. The new Evil Rises. Okay, so like I never played any of these either, but is this the Spyro thing? Because I know Activision makes that. That's the one right there. Hey, it's him, right? I should try these games too. I've been meaning to get around to these ones, and I never got it either. But cool. I assume this is a new game, right? This isn't another, like, remake or remaster or something. Because there wasn't the other one. They got the Spyro trilogy or some shit. That's pretty cool then. I like that.
It's my kind of night. Alarms are ringing.
Is this it? Is it finally here? Please, God, tell me it's what I think it is.
And every copper in the tangle is on my tail.
It is. I knew it. Now I recognize who makes it. This is, as of right now, this is by far and away the game I'm the most excited for of any that's coming out. Although, for what it's worth, like I said, that Magician one looks really good as well, but this is one this is the one I'm waiting for sure. This looks fucking spectacular.
You'll have better odds getting through without me.
Everyone knows you're easy pickings for someone with any sand.
Then give my regards to the Sandman. Cheap rubbish.
A corpse in hand is worth two in the grave, as they say.
Look at the bloody airships. We're not here for you.
Not here for me. I'm Anne fucking Darrow.
Time to lay our hands to mischief.
We've been preparing to rob Griswick's vault for months now. So put in the heist tonight.
This just looks so, like, as I get older and as I play different types of games, I start to notice the visuals a lot more. And, like, the aesthetic and the art direction and stuff. There's just something about this as a fan of, like, this this general period and the things you can do with it artistically. There's just something really fun about what I'm looking at. On top of the gameplay, which, especially from the last trailer, looked really good.
Do you expect us to go quietly?
Well, I certainly don't expect any trouble from some of Avalon's most disposable citizens.
Hello, frightened human. I can get you out of this.
Gee, thanks.
just jumped about 25 years back in time. This place, on this day, is ripe for changing the course of history.
This life ain't one for granting easy choices, but I just found a way to control the past. Change who's in control. Make things unfair.
I wonder how much of this is gonna have like RPG choice stuff.
Brought you a little toy with a big mouth.
What a proper little villain.
A better villain than you'll ever be, you decrepit old soak.
The pimp, the plod, the priest, who do we like the least? Oh, it's different how they do ya, the ways they stick it to ya. And when they're done with chucking it up, oh, downstairs, well, they're all gonna screw you in the end.
Nothing's ever given to folk like us, especially not the future. But this time,
Nope, there he goes.
to steal it. What more could an honest thief ask for?
I can't. Doesn't this just look awesome? I can't help but smile when I see this. Like, I'm really excited for this one. Narratively, gameplay, just there's something about it really speaks to me. Please, God, tell me I'm gonna get a release date though, so I can put it on my fucking bingo card. You motherfuckers, you can't do this again. 2027. All right. Well, that's. I mean, I'm gonna count it. Technically, we got a something or another, but actually, maybe we'll revisit that. I'm not so sure about that now. I think about it.
Clockwork Revolution is an original experience full of intriguing characters and incredible world building, and it's an Xbox console exclusive coming in 2027.
Really?
Thank you so
I didn't
much for
realize it was
joining
an
us today.
exclusive. Okay.
This is a
Well,
milestone year for us as we celebrate 25 years with you, and we're excited about our lineup of iconic games. Record-breaking Forza Horizon 6, the return of Master Chief.
is it over
rebuilt
already?
From the ground up.
How long have we been going
Extraordinary
here?
World of Fable, full of choice and consequences.
Oh Christ! Is it already over?
Our partners at Sega, 4A Games,
My, how time
Koei
flies.
Tecmo, and more. And players can look forward to 2 upcoming exclusives, Gears of War E-Day in 2026 and Clockwork Revolution in 2027. In a moment, we'll dive into Gears of War E-Day, but before we do, one franchise that has been with us from the beginning is Call of Duty. Now, it's bigger than ever, with a new Modern Warfare later this year and a movie on the way. Last month, the teams at Infinity Ward and Activision gave
what
us
do you
a
got
glimpse
for
of
us
the
this
story
time?
and gameplay. Today, they are back with a first look at DMZ, reimagined in a way that only Call of Duty can deliver.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm so fucking apathetic towards this at this point that I kind of don't really give a shit. I'm actually disappointed that this is the last thing.
유명한 용도 아래 우리 조선 반도는 질서정연하고 강력하다. 남부 차단 구역에서 발생했던 산업 사고는 우리 공화국의 용적 투쟁으로 이미 수습되어.
I mean, like, I don't know. Visually, it looks like different, kind of. I could say that again, I think the Korean aspect to it is the most interesting part of the game so far, but that's not saying much. DMZ, I never got into this the first time. I don't know if I cared enough about it this time.
Hey, I'm gonna head downstairs real quick. See if there's any weapons or gear laying around.
No, that's a negative. That's not why we're here.
I'm gonna be fine. It's only gonna take 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Say again, that's a negative. Okay, get your ass upstairs.
Damn, he's down. Let's go help him.
Hell no. That's on him. I told him to get his ass up here.
Copy. Where are we at on the intel?
Got it.
Do I try the old DMZ? Do I look into this more? my initial impression of this is just nothing. I'm so apathetic to this. I actually wish it was something else. Like just not even just not modern, like another game. Like not even Modern Warfare is the last thing. I do not care about this at all. They have fucking burned me on Call of Duty too much at this point. I don't give a shit.
What's up?
Hey, you good, man?
Fuck.
Yeah, you're all right.
Uh, is it over yet?
Was that the HVT?
Like, I'm sorry, guys. You know my at this point, you probably know my thoughts on Call of Duty, though. Like,
I got you, man.
Look, I have been a big fan. I've been a huge fan. I've stuck around longer than I think most people have in many respects, but this is just embarrassing. Like, I just. Is this anything? Is this a mode worth playing? Let me look up what the fuck DMZ even is here. Maybe this is like just me, but I kind of just. This just looks like Warzone-esque to me, and I'm burnt out on fucking Warzone 2. Like, I don't care.
I'm inside.
Get your ass to the roof right now.
Copy. Please have medical. Oh, thank you. Hey, Locker, you downstairs?
Negative. I'm headed up the ladder. Going up to the roof.
Oh, shit.
Very exciting. Yeah, I thought it was an extractor thing. That's what I assumed it was, which I've never really been interested in, so I could understand my apathy towards this. That's just, it's so nothing to me, though. Like, I gotta be honest, guys. Modern Warfare 4 is just dead on arrival to me, basically, so. Okay, here we go, thank God. Please, give me some good news to get the sour taste of fucking Call of Duty out of my mouth. But, that being said, Modern Warfare 4 did show up. However, disgustingly. Oh, God.
Here in Vancouver,
Hi,
British Columbia, Canada,
Mike Crump.
home
What do you
of
got?
Gears of War. When Gears debuted in 2006, it instantly redefined the genre. And now in 2026, we're on the cusp of another rare moment. A chance to honor where we've been, celebrate with our fans, and lay the foundation for where Gears is going next.
I hope so, after just the abysmal direction
To
thus
get there,
far.
we're taking it all the way back to the day the world changed and the fight began. Emergence Day.
Ooh, look at that. What? So what is this? It's like a juvie, but they didn't have those.
And today, for the first time, we're ready to take you inside the studio and show you all the ways to play with our new movements, weapons, and modes that will make E-Day the most brutally satisfying Gears yet.
Excellent. Oh, it's really unfortunate for him.
What this game is, I think it's important to share why we chose E-Day. When we started this project, we were moving to Unreal Engine
Because
5,
Gears
so
5
the
was not
foundation
received
was a
very
blank
well.
slate. So
And you
we
didn't
took
know
a
what to
moment
do for
reflect
Gears
on what
6,
makes
that's
Gears so
why.
special to us and to our fans. We realized that all of the things that make this world feel so unique, brotherhood, brutality, that melancholy beauty, and over-the-top spectacle, they're all perfectly set up in this one moment in time, E-Day.
Okay. You're saying the right things, but that's not the same thing as doing them.
And changed the history of Sarah forever. And to tell that story, we wanted to build an experience that evoked the vibes of the original Gears game.
Yep.
So we started with this one still from the Mad World trailer. It's Marcus facing down the locust, defiantly firing into the darkness against overwhelming odds. And we said, this is the emotional core of Gears. This
Yep.
is the tone and feeling that we wanted to build our next game around.
These are the correct
This
things.
is our most ambitious game yet. E-Day is a story we haven't been able to tell before because we didn't have the technology to do it. We finally have the tools to reimagine the Gears
Yeah?
world at a new,
Tell me more about
unprecedented
that,
level of
Kate.
detail. We're pushing Gears to new heights with the densest, most detailed world we've
Ugh,
ever created.
God.
With seamless, large-scale environments.
It's even worse from up here.
Fully dynamic ray trace lighting. And richer real-time destruction.
I don't know. What do y'all think?
Starting with an empty hard drive.
What do y'all think?
literally rebuild
This,
everything from scratch.
I like what I'm seeing.
Weapons,
I like the
animation,
vibe of it.
sound,
The setting of it's good.
itself.
There's a
And then we
brutality,
start
like I
from
said, that they're sticking with. That I think you can.
fight against bigger and
There
more
needed to be
brutal
more of in the previous ones, for sure.
and craftier weapons. And
I recognize one of those.
with more natural character movement so that every moment of emergence plays smoother and hits harder.
Huh.
This is a game that feels like Gears, but plays like new. Now, we're inside. It's a return to the feelings that we had when we played the original games, but now reimagined, evolved, and enhanced with the power of a new engine.
So I think the movement is the thing that I'm most intrigued by, because that fundamentally does change the way that Gears has pretty much always played, right?
After decades of conflict, peace has finally been declared on Sarah, and the Gears have returned home.
And now they're down at the bar getting a drink.
Marcus Phoenix and Dominic Santiago are young veterans trying to adjust to civilian life while grieving the loss of someone they both loved. Carlos Santiago, Dom's older brother and Marcus's best friend.
To Carlos.
To Carlos. Best fucking brother anyone could ask for.
Carlos died in combat in a moment of sacrifice before the war ended, and without him, Marcus and Dom's relationship is distant.
The emotion from our refinery, intense power.
With the world just barely on the cusp of peace and our characters coming to terms with their new reality, the locusts emerge and change everything.
The Coalition Emergency Broadcast System. There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna.
E-Day tells not one, but two origin stories. The start of this world falling apart and a brotherhood coming together. And over the course of 3 intense
God,
days, you'll see how loss reshapes this world
They
and our characters.
just got to do these guys
Beginning
right.
with a night of desperate survival in a brand new city.
Yeah, because that's one thing that stood out to me. I've never heard of this place before. I don't remember this in the other games. So, like, this is kind of interesting, too.
So you could really feel what war does to people.
Mhm.
When we started creating Kelowna, we wanted it to be more than just a backdrop. We wanted to feel alive. Like it was another character in the story, packed with layers and personality. Kelowna used to be all about innovation and discovery. The years of industrialization for the Cog War effort totally reshaped it. With such a rich history, it made sense to lean into that classic Gears retro vibe.
Yeah, okay. Because the first one, and to some extent like the second one, had an art style because of the cities that was always fascinating. And it kind of just... It did a hard job capturing that. Like, some of it did in 4 a little bit, but
We also looked right outside these windows.
wasn't the
at
same.
Mountains, the ocean, and local landmarks to help give Kelowna its unique style. As you play the campaign, the city reveals itself through the main districts.
Mhm.
The historic center, with its classic Gears architecture in stone and steel.
Well, there's...
The downtown core, more
This is a good place. Like, this was a good setting. I think this is the right decision because there's so much you can do narratively. Like, there's so many ideas and themes behind this. The beginning of this conflict and, like, society breaking down. There's the military aspect of it, right? The setting itself, like the decay of everything. There's just so much going on here that I think could work, and I like what I see so far.
Mixed with open spaces, let us rethink how gear moves through the world.
You don't say.
Perfect stage.
Yeah, look at that. Like, that's... I think that's fine for the campaign. I don't know what that's going to be like for the multiplayer, though. That's what I'm a little bit afraid of.
We wanted to keep that heaviness, but add more fluidity to how you move through the battlefield.
Yes, more fucking weight.
Life in Gears. And we've completely rebuilt our movement and cover systems, with smoother transitions and a bigger range of cover heights and shapes, including new low ground cover. This all allows us to
Wow,
more
okay,
complex
huh.
organic feeling spaces than ever before. From sprint, you can now slide. which lets
That
you quickly get under objects,
will
slide
be
around corners,
one of the
transition more
mechanics
smoothly
in the
into cover from
multiplayer,
below.
no question.
And we added the ability to jump, which really opened up the citywide battleground. We get to play with
Okay.
more verticality, climbing walls and vehicles, or clearing gaps in crumbling
Wait a minute,
buildings to
let's
reach
hear
new
him
flanking
out.
routes.
Oh.
At the heart of our gameplay is still that great Gears combat.
Yeah, I think the movement is going to be the biggest
enemy combinations,
thing with this. And it's going to be...
weapon choices.
The thing is when you fuck with something like that, and I'm not saying that it's going to be bad, but when you make adjustments to something like that that's been so fundamental and largely consistent, like, it has a lot of opportunity to be the next big thing or to fuck it all up.
You can throw yourself off a balcony, land
So-
next to your buddy and revive him, scramble through cover,
We'll
slide
see.
under a truck and hit safety on the other side.
In general, I do like things to be faster, more fluid. I think games...
And the city is filled with
There's a couple of games in particular I think that have done it really well, and so I'd be curious to see Gears' take on it. It's just... It does change everything. It kind of does. It's just one of those core mechanics that fundamentally alters everything else, from the play space to the pacing of it.
Or do you climb up to the balcony across the street and take them all out with your long shot? It's up to you. And if you're playing co-op with your friends, well, then you can try all three at the same time.
Oh yeah?
Your own path reveals small stories from the city. Survivors trapped in an apartment.
Yeah, the environmental storytelling. I'm curious to see some of that.
Distance. A group of gears ready an ambush. You still have your orders, but it's up to you to decide where you offer to help or how much of the city you choose to explore.
Okay, so it's kind of...
Is fully realized.
Like, I didn't really like Gears 5's take on the open world shit so much.
We needed to invest in an entire suite of tools.
I'm
Tools for roads.
curious to see this, if it goes to the same extent or it keeps it a little bit more contained.
We have a procedural content generation toolset for scattering millions of pieces of trash and debris across the ground to make Kelowna feel lived in.
Okay.
This is the largest, most complex location you've ever seen in a Gears game.
Now, did they mention it? Did I talk over it that this is procedurally generated, or is it all going to be the same? Hey, Afira, I recognize that name. Sort of. Think.
In other Gears games, the world's basically already dead. There are very few human survivors left.
Mm-hmm.
In E-Day, you're watching a live city get ripped apart in front of you.
Yeah, okay.
People who once went to work, sporting events, and celebrated the possibility of peacetime are now stopped in their tracks. They abandon their cars and run for survival, attempting to find refuge in subways or stores. A glimpse of a child's toy or dinner left uneaten are reminders of what's been lost and the horror of what the locusts have unleashed.
I'm so excited for this campaign. I just feel like narratively there's so much that's been lost that this is going to be able to just revisit and refocus everything.
Through our customized destruction technology.
Oh, yeah? Tell me more about that.
E-holes are back, unleashing waves of enemies from
Who doesn't love a good e-hole? Ah, fuck. That's just one of the worst things to say. Anyways.
Getting to use e-holes again as a spawn mechanic is brilliant. Locusts can come out of the ground anywhere. You could toss a grenade in to close them up. Just adds this great tactical layer to encounters.
But you'll also encounter massive sinkholes that'll pull down vehicles and entire buildings.
Mm-hmm.
No amount of detail is too small, as micro-destruction goes beyond what we've ever done before with chippable cover across a range of materials. Your impact is real, visceral, and leaves a mark on the world. Destroyed Beauty has long been a visual pillar of Gears of War. We finally get to show the before, making the after hit that much harder.
Yeah. Now we're talking. Again, this is something as I get older I appreciate more in games. It's like the artistic vision and what Gears can offer with respect to this time period now is really enticing to me. I don't know why. It's just... Oh, hi there.
Of Kelowna.
The hell is that one?
E-Day is an intentionally intimate story. There's this colossal event going on in the plot, but the actual characters and the journey they go on is where you get to explore themes of burden, of loss, and of loyalty. The whole world of Gears is about characters. It's the nightmarish monsters from below versus the soldiers that hold the line in a war for survival.
You okay?
I can't believe how far we've gotten away from that fucking concept.
Pretty fucking real to me. On your feet.
This was our opportunity to focus on what makes Gears characters so special and what makes our enemies so iconic. The entire campaign is played from the perspective of our new squad, Bravo. As the invasion breaks out, you'll meet Mags Carter, a former Gear now sweating it out at Kelowna's emulsion refinery.
Now, why don't you come talk shit when your balls drop? And quit going through my stuff.
And you'll also meet rookie cadet Lucas Reyes.
What the hell?
A sharp comms officer who never made it to the front lines despite his dreams of military glory.
Holy fucking shit.
Mags and Lucas, together with Marcus and Dom, are 4 soldiers thrown together, fighting through tensions with each other while fighting the Locusts, ultimately forging their bonds in battle.
We follow Bravo Squad with our cinematic cameras, just like the intense war movies we love. The shots are intentionally gritty and a bit shaky, and leaning into these rough edges is what makes you feel like you're right in the middle of the action.
See, what pisses me off about this is just like, this is a decision.
Including returning characters like Warrior
You could just choose to make a good thing. I mean, why hasn't this just existed? Where has this been for 10 fucking years? You could just do things. I learned that as I get older. You could just do things. You could just make a good game. No shit? Tell me more.
Let's go and fuck this mess.
I see, that's what I'm saying.
Are absolute legends. You can spot those strong jaws and thick necks from a mile away. But if you go too realistic, you lose those unique features that make them stand out. Honestly, Marcus just isn't Marcus if you take away his classic perma-scout. So instead of chasing perfect realism, we focused on making them believable and memorable, respecting the details that really make them who they are.
Mm-hmm. You really see the age difference, by the way, too. They just look like Marcus in particular, too. Just like less weight and bulk to him, especially compared to the, you know, kind of later years, as it were.
With 3 times more joints and over 350 facial shapes sculpted for each head alone to really represent the emotion in our characters. Marcus has more detail in his eyelashes than his entire character model did in the original Gears of War on Xbox 360.
Phoenix, Marcus, Sergeant, 26 RTI.
Is that necessary? Is that a flex? I'm not really sure.
Adam Phoenix.
With the amount of layers we have, we've never had fidelity at this scale. Combined with a much more sophisticated animation rig, this allows us to have way more expressive characters with a huge range. From a small smirk to yells on the battlefield.
Come and get some, you goddamn grubs!
Your experience takes on a new intensity. We're pushing the graphical limit.
See, I want to know more about stuff like that. How'd you come up with the term grub? Like, where's the like the lingo, the terminology of everything that we've kind of come to know? I'm curious to see where they like develop that as a consequence of the setting, and like the period and everything like that.
To make them more believable, we made them scarier. The drones are wild and vicious.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay.
This time around, like living battering rams smashing through doorways onto the battlefield. The wretches scream so loud it disorients you before they rip you apart.
See, you look more like a wretch. The other one looked more like a juvie.
Crawl up buildings and rain fire from above.
Ooh, yeah. I forgot about these things.
Focused army, whether new or old, are more intense than ever before.
Tickers, I forgot about them.
So what now, Marcus? We save everyone we can.
Jesus, look at that.
Gears of War has never been a horror game, but the world has always felt horrifying.
Yeah, I mean, the first one, there was something about it, right? There's something to it. Kind of.
Even more. Our new gore system means damage feels meaty, responsive, and satisfying.
Okay.
That was satisfying. Muscle and
no shit.
In response to your attacks, and blood and bone damage adds to the intensity of combat. Gore is localized as well. Shoot a locust in the armor leg, and you'll see the bullet take a chunk out of it. Or land a heavy shot on a limb, and our dismemberment system will rip it clean off in glorious detail.
The Nasher is going to get
Yes, more of this, please.
Covering you in blood, or pop heads from afar with the long shot. We've revamped our favorite weapons for E-Day, and of course, we also have some fun new ones for even more brutal ways to tear
See,
your enemies.
I wonder how they'll do this. Like new
Puncher
enemies,
grenade launcher is a
new
comp
weapons.
weapon that fires armor-piercing explosive rounds.
Huh.
Quick fire round to let it explode, or hold the trigger to control when it detonates.
Well, it's kind of like what the fuck was it called? Like the Bushka or something like that?
An enemy protected by cover.
Something about a prequel makes there's an opportunity for these kinds of things, right? Which is fun, but it's also
The incinerator is our new shotgun.
you got to be careful with it too, right?
Literally melt the skin off an enemy's body. Before, you'd probably get into a grapple if an enemy came charging at you. Now, you feel the power of getting to incinerate them when they get close. And of course, the Lancer.
Yeah.
The creation of the Chainsaw Lancer is another origin story from lore that we wanted to show in E-Day. From the
Yeah.
moment I grabbed that chainsaw to
I remember
rip
reading
Locust
about
at the
this.
Superstore, to a prototype kit bash on the front lines of the invasion, all to deliver on that gratifying moment when you finally get to slice a grub in two.
Yeah, because the Retro Lancer was called such for a reason, right?
Gears music has always been about tension, escalation, and release. When a fight kicks off, the music hits hard.
This is something I appreciate more as I get older too. Are the soundtracks.
And when you drop the last enemy, you hear that familiar big ringing chord.
Mm-hmm.
For E-Day, we kept that structure, but made the sound harsher. Together with our composer, Adam Lastica, we built the score to match a world on the verge of collapse. The electric guitar returns alongside classical instruments, but both are pushed into uncomfortable territory.
Yeah, that's I like this, right? Because the other Gears, like especially the older ones, there's something somber about it, right? Especially like the first game or the second game, especially. There's something about it when I think back to playing them.
Where the hell are we?
Something haunting about it, right? Like that.
And then there's the
Ooh.
sound design.
This has got to be one of the more fun jobs at these studios.
All chainsaws have voices. When it came to the sound for our Proto Lancer, it was important to us to track down the exact make and model.
Which chainsaw do we want to use?
2006, and rebuild it from the ground up using our new sound effects system. This chainsaw has a 14-inch blade with that signature meaty yet intimate sound, and when it revs, you can hear all the gnarly details.
I love it when my chainsaws are
In
intimate.
terms of how you'll experience Kelowna, I always think about our acoustic system like this. I'm walking down a street, and I hear the sound reflecting off the walls around me. Then I step into an alley, and everything immediately tightens. I come back out into a wide space, and the sound opens up again, almost like a cathedral.
Wow, okay, so they're really kind of going into the nitty-gritty of this.
Spaces, it's the transitions between them where the magic really happens. That's where things
Mhm.
feel alive. That's acoustics in real time.
This just,
It's a heavy world.
God, this looks so fucking
What
fantastic.
better way to experience is dread and tension done through the music and sound that surrounds you.
No other game does the squad like Gears does. Our themes, our gameplay, and our modes, they all revolve around this core element. But it's not just about the brotherhood that you experience in the stories. It's also about the bonds you create with your friends.
Yeah,
Co-op
yeah.
has always been a part of our DNA.
So
And
is
like
this a
every great
four-player
Gears
thing,
game,
or is
you
this
can
like a
bring your own
two-player
squad
thing
to this.
again?
In campaign,
The campaigns have kind of gone back and forth on these.
and we
Well, there you
support
go.
4-player online co-op and 2-player
yep.
split screen on console. In
Okay.
Versus, our sweaty squad-based PvP is back, with a collection of 4v4 modes and all new maps set in locations in and around the war-torn city of Kelowna. We've combined classic Gears' symmetrical PvP map design with new traversal opportunities. You'll put your skill to the test alongside a seasonal roadmap of killer content, almost all of which you can just earn by playing the game.
Okay, just
including
yeah, just
in-game challenges, events, and achievements.
just be careful with
Today,
that kind of
we're
stuff.
excited to announce a dynamic new evolution of Gears' iconic PvE mode, Horde Siege. It's a 12-player mode where all 3 squads fight alongside each other to battle the Locust Invasion and defend Kelowna across a range of city-based maps. We'll have more to share soon, and we hope you join us for our open beta weekends later this summer.
We good? Sergeant Phoenix?
Okay.
Guess we're back to it.
All right, I couldn't ask for much more, to be honest. This is just about everything that this needs to be, which is a relief. Now, what will it look like, especially the story of it, remains to be seen, but needless to say, I am hyped.
20 years of Gears is such a milestone. It is such an honor and also a huge responsibility to make sure we deliver on the story of Gears.
Yeah, no shit.
It always comes back to the squad. It always comes back to this theme of getting through the absolute shittiest of times with somebody else who constantly has your back. And that's Marcus and Dom's story. The story of the original trilogy. The story of E-Day. And the story I think we can all relate to.
Thanks for pushing through. Couldn't have done it alone. You got it, man.
Having the opportunity to have E-Day come out in the same year as the 20th anniversary of Gears, the quarter-century anniversary of Xbox, it's almost like a homecoming. It's like returning back to our roots and saying, fuck yeah, we're back. And we have so many more stories.
Fuck yeah, we're back.
It's an incredible honor and one that we want to make sure that we do.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Ty. What a nightmare.
Untouched by nearly 80 years of war. Destroyed in 2 nights.
For us, the heart of Gears has always been about
Mm-hmm.
the bonds you make in the darkest of times. Inside the studio, we rally around a simple phrase: never fight alone. It guides how we build our stories, our gameplay, and our world. It's how we work as a team and the commitment we make to you, our fans. Everything comes back to that important idea of sharing life's experiences, the highs and lows, together. And E-Day is the best expression of never fight alone that we've ever made. Whether you'll be picking up a Lancer for the first time ever, or you're as battle-hardened as Marcus Phoenix, there's always a place for you in the Gears squad when Emergence begins on October 6th.
All right, absolute cinema. All right, I gotta give it to them. It delivered. So far, anyway. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, is that it? It's got to be it then, right? We're all done.
Why you're here?
Ladies and gentlemen, take your seats.
The council has chosen. Now you ready to get to it?
Do you expect us to go quietly?
I've proven myself.
Have you really?
I have come here to destroy you.
Welcome to the surface.
All right, guys, leaving it there for the Xbox Showcase for 2026. I have to say that overall this year, I think my expectations were met, if not perhaps slightly exceeded, regarding the lineup here, which I have on the screen. So, generally speaking, I'd say that there's a lot more games here that I feel I resonated with. I can't say that all of these are for me, and there are a couple of odd ones, things that I'm a little bit tired of seeing, frankly, when it comes to these showcases. But overall, the lineup here I think was better than last year. There's more information on the things that I personally am interested in, and overall, I think that this is a better direction regarding Xbox and things to expect moving forward. Now, that being said, there's a couple I wanted to talk about specifically that I think are, I wouldn't say they're out of place. They're things that stood out to me for the wrong reasons. And I want to start first and foremost with Halo. I'm glad that Halo showed up, especially compared to last year, right? Where it's just completely absent in every way. That being said, there's something about the new Halo and the way that it looks and the presentation of it that I am not sold on. And this presentation of it this time around there's something really off-putting about it for me. I don't know what it is. There's just something that stands out for the wrong reasons for me when I watch the trailer for Halo. And its take on the old campaign. It's like meeting with somebody that you know, but they're wearing the face of somebody else. Like, it's just, you hear their voice, I hear the lines of dialogue, I have a vision in my mind of what it should look like, but then I look on the screen and I see something completely different, and it's really off-putting for me. I just don't know what it is about this game and the direction that it's going as far as the visuals of it, but it just doesn't line up with my expectations, and I'm really afraid that that's going to be just consistent throughout my entire time playing it. Even if the gameplay of it ends up being, you know, pretty good, whether, you know, expanding on the original formula or actually faithful to the original formula, I'm not really sure. But when I look at it, I'm not seeing the familiar face that I should be, that I'm expecting to. I'm seeing somebody different, and I don't like that. So Halo for me is definitely the standout here, and not for the right reasons. As far as my expectations. Now, on the other side of that, here's the good news about it, is Gears of War E-Day. Looks fucking fantastic. I think just about everything that I saw, I'm a fan of, I'm excited for. My expectations were more than met, if not exceeded, with respect to E-Day. And the things that I'm excited for, as far as the story of it, the direction, you know, what are the visuals of it? Is it maintaining kind of the grittiness and the themes of the original? Is it respecting the characters? What is the gameplay like? Although I'm a little bit skeptical on that. I think overall it has a lot of exciting prospects to it. I can't wait to get into this. It's actually coming out sooner than I was expecting, only 4 months away. I'll probably be getting this at launch. I think this is one of the few games I'll make an exception for and get at launch and play through. I'm excited enough for it. It has me hooked on that, at least as far as the campaign goes. Now, we'll kind of have to wait and see what they're doing with Horde, because Horde has always kind of been an interesting thing for me with respect to Gears of War. I kind of always got into, especially the later entries, I got much more into Horde than I ever did with the multiplayer, but it seems like they're trying to do a different take on it a little bit because of the number of players or maybe the gameplay structure of it. Like, I'm intrigued, but I have taken a step back on that a little bit. I'm waiting to kind of see what they show for that. So, but overall, the campaign of it looks fantastic. It looks like it's fucking respectful to the original games, which I was a big fan of when I played them. And having learned more about the Gears of War story, especially, and, you know, through other pieces of media, because it was interesting to me. I did look more into it. I did read the books and stuff like that to try and get more invested. And I really liked overall what I've seen with the Gears of War franchise. And I think that this looks respectful. It doesn't have to be much more than that, honestly. If this plays similar to the first game and just tells a slightly different story from a different, you know, different period, I'd be satisfied with that. But it looks like it's actually more than that, and I'm very excited to see that. Now, with respect to kind of the other games, I gotta be honest, I've come around a lot more on Fable as well. When I was first introduced to Fable, as far as these trailers and what the style and type of game Fable is, I was ambivalent. I was pretty apathetic. I did not like the direction that it seemed to be going at first. After the last couple of trailers, I am more sold on this game. Having not played the originals, this is something that I think I would get into. So as far as the kind of the big three that Xbox started with and seems to be going with still, of course, Gears of War, Halo, and now Fable, I'm more sold on Fable than I was. I would be intrigued to get into the franchise with this entry, and then perhaps play the other ones as a result of that, either before this one comes out or maybe after the fact, to make some comparisons. So that was something else that stood out to me. Now, let's talk about the ones that by far and away blew my expectations out of the water, okay? Clockwork Revolution, by far and away, is the game I'm most excited for out of any of this. And I loved everything else that I saw with it. It seemed like they were getting much more into the kind of the story of it and the impact of maybe some choices, which is not a direction I thought they were going to go. But when you're playing around with time, I guess that's something you can get away with. So I'm very excited to see more about this and get into that. Now, with respect to my bingo card, unless I'm mistaken, they had a release year of next year, but not anything more specific than that. So I'm going to be frank, I'm not really sure if I want to count that as far as a bingo or not, because, like, yeah, it's a release date, kind of, but, like, you could narrow it down more than that, right? I mean, if I had to pull it up here, let me actually double check and see. Yeah, okay, I had to just double check it. So, again, it's a release date in the sense that it's next year. Well, I think it's fair to expect that, even with Xbox's previous history of announcing a year and then, oh, look, it got delayed again for the 5th time, you know, kind of like all their other shit. I'm gonna be frank then, I'm just gonna not count it. And just, I gotta be fair about it. Like, if I'm gonna play this stupid little game of a bingo card, at least I should do it in a way that makes sense. So a release date, I wouldn't say that this counts necessarily then. With that being said, actually, I want to double check and make sure that I didn't get the State of Decay one either, because I believe that that did not actually give a specific date. Yeah, State of Decay 3 was in 2027. So I can't even give myself that one. Well, shit. Alas, my bingos are are dwindling quickly. Oh well, that's not that big of a deal. The main thing is with this, it kind of gives a framework for my expectations and the things that ultimately I'm excited for. And I would say, especially compared to last year's bingo card, where it was just kind of, I had more things on here where I was expecting it to not show up. And, like, I kind of failed a little bit again this year, but ultimately I went into this with more hope, a little bit more hopium, and I was much more pleasantly surprised with what ended up coming out from this. So, Gears of War E-Day, obviously the free space, we knew that was coming. There's a lot of other shit I did not really get to. So, Clockwork Revolution, obviously, whatever. New Halo stuff, I mean, yeah, we kind of got that again. Not really sure what I'm looking at. A Fable release date. Trust us, they're going to do it this time around. Okay, well, we'll see. Sea of Thieves, like I say, could have been the fucking free space. I'm tired of seeing this shit. Doom the Dark Ages, surprisingly, looked good, actually. I haven't gotten around to the Doom sequels yet, but this looked really good. For those of you who did enjoy the Dark Ages, I hope you're eating well with this one. Persona, not a franchise I'm particularly interested in, but I did hear that it was coming, so I figured I'd put it on. I know that it tends to show up on the Xbox showcase. I don't think it's an exclusive, but they must work very closely with the studio. Modern Warfare 4, I kind of figured that this was going to show up in some way, shape, or form. I'm really disappointed with what they did show. Like, I would have rather just have been something other than Modern Warfare at this point, because they showed DMZ. I don't really care about it as a mode personally. I hope you guys are excited for it. For those of you who are, I hope you liked what you saw. But me personally, I don't really care about Modern Warfare 4. I'm not even sure how much I care about Call of Duty really at this point. And I frankly would have liked to have seen something different as a final reveal. We'll get to that in a second. New console reveal. I put this on here as a means of, like, showing Project Helix or whatever they're talking about for the next one. Not the anniversary version that they kind of showed off coming out later this year. It's not the same thing. Elder Scrolls 6, this was the Hail Mary. I wanted to throw it in there just to see if they did it, and they didn't, so fuck me. Marvel, the Blade game coming out, it's just, I feel like it's been a while since we've heard about this, and especially with Wolverine recently being expanded upon at the State of Play, I figured maybe that they would show their cards here with this one, but I guess not. That's fine. 5 or more previously announced multiplats. Well, taking a look at the list here, I mean, I'm not really sure exactly if that's actually true or not, all things considered. Where Winds Meet, technically, sure. Metro, I guess. Other than that, I'm not really sure if they did any other multiplat ones. Which is surprising, because the last showcase was just filled to the brim with a bunch of filler shit. So good on Xbox for actually having something different for the most part. Again, I say that, and of course, I immediately looked at things like Elder Scrolls Online and Fallout 76. But I get it. More often than not here, they had something that was new, different, haven't really seen before. So good on Xbox for that. Gotta give them credit where it's due. They don't have a lot of W's. You gotta give them the W's where you can. Speaking of W's, woke game. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't see a single woke game 2 years in a row. Xbox is back, baby. Some kind of new remaster or remake. Again, excluding Halo. I think it's fair to exclude Halo on this. Technically, Crazy Taxi. Is Crazy Taxi... I don't know if this is a remake or if this is just like a reimagining of the old game, but I think it's kind of a remake in a sense. It sure sounded like it based off of the soundtrack and everything that I remember hearing anyway. Needless to say, I don't think I can get a bingo with this anyway, so I don't think it really matters, but I'm going to give it to myself on the basis of Crazy Taxi, so yay, go Jazz. Mention, or what, let's see, State of Decay, yeah, we actually had, well, we didn't have something, so cross that out. We didn't have anything. They gave the year, they did not give a date, so fuck me on that one. Mention of Xbox maintaining exclusivity. They actually technically did that with the Gears of War thing by saying it's gonna be an Xbox exclusive again. So awesome. I mean, I actually don't really care one way or another. I think that generally speaking, this is the direction the industry is going back towards. It seems to be that PlayStation's pulling back on putting their games on PC, and they're going to make more of their single player things PlayStation only, and I imagine they're going to not put it on Xbox as a result of that either. So Xbox following suit, I think, is a good strategy to counter that. I kind of, as I get older, I care a little bit less about exclusivity as a concept in the console wars overall. Like, it doesn't really matter to me as much anymore because I can fucking afford everything and go buy it anyway. But, like, there's something to be said, I think, about having a home console, right? Having an Xbox with Xbox games, having a PlayStation with PlayStation games, and hopefully being able to have both of them so you can enjoy both kinds of games. But yeah, making Gears of War an exclusive again, especially in kind of like the 11th hour, that was a very strange decision. It's one I think, ultimately support, I guess. But truth be told, like, I couldn't really give a fuck about this one going to PlayStation at all. Like, the more people who play a good game, the better. I mean, that's kind of my perspective on it. Like, if Gears of War E-Day is good, then more people should be playing it. And that's just about the end of it for me. I don't know. So, I'm going to give myself this one, technically. A good final reveal. Again, I'm excluding the direct from this and talking specifically about the last kind of main showcase reveal being Modern Warfare. That fucking sucked. I didn't care about any of that. I was ultimately really disappointed with that. It was the same thing last year with the reveal being Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Like, yeah, they showed more with this technically, but Modern Warfare 4 was already revealed. There's something, there's an ambivalence here with this. I don't care about Call of Duty, and this wasn't a good reveal as a result of that for me personally. It's my opinion. You can hate on me if you like for it, but this is 2 years in a row now. The last game was just a disappointment, and it was a disappointment because it was Call of Duty. Stop putting your cards on Call of Duty, okay? It's not working for you unless you're going to remaster one of the old ones that are actually good, okay? Like, that's just my opinion on it now. Star Wars game, this is a little bit of a filler one on my part. There's a couple of Star Wars games that are floating around in the ether, some of which we haven't seen for a minute. I know that in the, I believe it was the Summer Game Fest, it was either the Summer Game Fest or State of Play, we recently saw another trailer for the Galactic Racer one, which is, you know, fine, whatever. But I was kind of waiting to see if they would do another trailer for one of the other games that's been previously announced and is still kind of just hanging out there. Like, that Fate of the Old Republic or whatever it was, or like maybe KOTOR or something, or Eclipse. Like, I don't know how many games are still alive technically. We've had a couple of cancellations over the years, but I figured I'd put this on here that maybe they would introduce something. They did not. That's fine. Something Blizzard related. I don't care about Blizzard. I don't have anything against Blizzard, but I don't care about them either. But I figured that because of, you know, the Activision stuff, that maybe they would do something. World of Warcraft or Overwatch or whatever else Blizzard's got going on. A new game. Something. Maybe. I guess not. I suppose they probably save it for BlizzCon, which I also don't really watch. But I put it on here. I just figured, hey, maybe. Minecraft, we got that. Minecraft Dungeons. Didn't play the original. I've been looking to maybe get it. Looks fine. I don't know if it's my type of game or not, but we'll see about that. Forza DLC announced. This was a little bit ambitious, maybe. Obviously, the game just came out. I kind of wasn't really sure if they had the cards to reveal at this point or not, or if they'd save it for a later date, which I'm obviously they're going to. But I figured, I don't know, maybe they'll put something down here. I kind of considered just putting Forza in general to see if they would do a trailer for it, like to show off their new game and everything. Didn't even do that, which is fine. That's understandable. ESO expansion. I'm tired of putting this on the fucking bingo card. I'm tired of hearing about this fucking game. Just do Elder Scrolls 6. I would take Skyrim remastered again at this point over ESO. Okay, if you like ESO, I do not judge you. I do not blame you for this. Okay, but I am personally tired of hearing about this in every single showcase they do. It's just not my style of game. I don't really care for these MMO type things, and so you can see why I'm a little bit frustrated. I put OD on here. This is the Kojima game. We saw a trailer for this several months ago. Game looks okay. I believe this is still an Xbox exclusive, so I put it on here thinking maybe they would show it off again, but nothing. I'm kind of surprised about this one, actually, that this isn't more talked about with respect to the showcase, but it kind of is what it is. If you look back to my other bingo card from last year, I actually had no OD on here. And I was correct about that they didn't show it off last year. I tried to be more optimistic this time around, and fuck me for that. So, oh well. Wolfenstein 3. I actually don't know. I have no idea if this is actually in play or not. I think I heard a rumor about it, and I was like, fuck it, I need to put something on here, so I'll put Wolfenstein 3. Because I figured, why not? They got enough going on. Or they don't have enough going on as is. So why not throw something out there for us? And they did not. And last but not least, this fucking decrepit ass game. Fallout 76 just follows us around, and I'm tired of seeing it. How do you not have an opportunity here, instead of doing Fallout 76, to present Fallout Remastered instead? What's wrong with you? Why can't you just do it? It goes back to what I was talking about with Gears of War E-Day. You can just make good games. Did you know that? You can just do it. What? Are you shitting me, Jazz? Yes, you can do it. I believe in you. It's possible. Don't take my word for it, right? Look at all the other examples, okay? You can do it. Instead of doing Fallout 76, you can do it. Alas. So, that's my showcase reaction for this one, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are. Again, I apologize if the energy is a little bit different. I'm sick. I'm not quite as sick to my stomach because of Xbox this year. Thank God. They did something right for once. Unbelievable, I know. But obviously, I'm kind of being plugged up. I don't have quite the same energy as I usually do, I think. Or maybe I have more energy, depending on how pissed off you think I am right now. Nonetheless, I had a lot of fun with this. This was fun to react to. This was actually a decent showcase overall. A couple of things I'm quite excited for. Clockwork Revolution, of course. Valor Mortis looked very interesting. I'd be curious to see more about that as well. Fable actually looked pretty good. I'd be willing to give that a try. The Magician's game looks very good as well. I want to see more about that. And of course, Gears of War E-Day being the bookend of the show. Excellent reveal with that. I'm very excited to get more Gears of War, something good and traditional and respectful to the fucking franchise that also plays really well. So, very excited for that. Very excited for those other ones as well. Let me know what you guys think about this one. And thanks for watching.